Hey, how's it going? I'm back in the video, and today I'm talking about, are the Golden State Warriors still legit finals contenders? In this video, I'll be going into what they lost in the offseason, what they managed to gain in the offseason, what's good about the team, and what is bad about the team. And then at the end, I'm going to say whether I think that the finals are, the Warriors are legit finals contenders. So I'll be getting into all that in this video. And if you do like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. Without further ado, without rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be getting into is what they lost over this offseason. So obviously the biggest loss was Kevin Durant, but in the starting lineup they also lost DeMarcus Cousins. And DeMarcus Cousins, with him I think he tore his ACL or something, or he re-hurt his Achilles. I know he did something that's going to have him out for pretty much the entire season once again. He is not going to be that big of a loss, as even when he was on the team, really Kevon Looney was able to fill his spot and do just about as much as what DeMarcus Cousins did. So DeMarcus Cousins is a lot less loss than the Kevin Durant. But I mean, we have not seen the Warriors win without Kevin Durant in a long time, and the league has definitely evolved since they last did not have Kevin Durant. As I mean, before they didn't have Kevin Durant, they were the only team that was really relied on three-pointers as much as they did, and they were the only team that really could do it as good as they could. But now without Kevin Durant, they're not going to be able to play small ball as much, because now Kevin Durant, they won't have that 7-footer that's one of the best shooters in the entire league. They are no longer going to have that offensive beast on their team. Now, yes, they still have Steph Curry, yes, they still have Clay, and I mean, I'll be getting into some of the additions that they do have later, but I mean, still, I don't think that they're going to be anywhere near as scary as they once were on offense with the loss of Kevin Durant, and even DeMarcus Cousins can spread the floor a little bit when he is healthy. But now, yes, that is the starting lineup, but their bench got absolutely destroyed. Andre Iguodala, they lost him in a trade. Sean Livingston, they lost him to retirement. Quinn Cook, they lost him to free agency to the Lakers. Giannis Antetokounmpo, obviously, I mean, he wasn't a beast, but they lost him as well, and they also lost Jordan Bell. I mean, these losses, although they aren't great players, they are good bench pieces, and now the Warriors literally have almost no bench, and I'm going to be getting into that a little bit later in more depth. But I mean, to lose pretty much that many players off your bench, especially Iguodala and Sean Livingston, now although they were veterans and they aren't anywhere near as good as they used to be, still, they were your best two players off your bench. You lose them. But then you also lose Quinn Cook, who is an up-and-coming point guard who is very good off the bench. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he can hit a three when he's open. He's pretty valuable off your bench. Jordan Bell, a young, very athletic player that I think they could have utilized a lot more. He was coming off the bench, and they lost him as well, and that is going to hurt them a lot. But now let's get into what they gained over this offseason. Well, they were able to add D'Angelo Russell, Willie Cauley-Stein, Marquise Morris, and Alec Burks. Now, D'Angelo Russell is going to be kind of interesting to see how he actually will be able to fit into the system and how he will ultimately be able to integrate with Steph Curry and help the team while Klay Thompson is out. Now, if they're going to have him start when Klay Thompson comes back, I don't know, or is he going to bring D'Angelo Russell off the bench? I really don't know, but if they do start all three, they will have by far probably the scariest backcourt in the entire NBA. Willie Cauley-Stein, I think he's going to be able to replace DeMarcus Cousins just fine. I think Willie Cauley-Stein is very good, and even if he comes off the bench, he will be a nice player off the bench. Marquise Morris, he's a decent player, and now he's nothing great, nothing special. He's pretty much like a Jordan Bell type player, extremely athletic, can play good defense, but that's about it. Alec Burks, he's going to be able to score a little bit off the bench, but I think Quinn Cook would have been a better fit, and they would rather Quinn Cook over Alec Burks, but he's going to be able to be pretty much like a poor man's Quinn Cook. Alright, now I'm going to get into what is wrong with this team, or what is bad about this team. Like I said earlier, they literally have almost no depth, as outside of the center position, they don't have any good backups really at all. As I mean, the only legit backup they have is probably Willie Cauley-Stein, and then you go to the rest of their bench, this is what their main pieces of their bench is. Jacob Evans, Alec Burks, Jordan Poole, Glenn Robinson III. Glenn Robinson III has been bouncing around G League teams for his entire career. He's nothing special. Jordan Poole, I'm not going to lie, I never heard of him. Alex Burks, he's only going to be a solid player at best off of your bench. Jacob Evans, I don't think he'll end up being anything great in the league, and he'll probably bounce around some G League teams throughout his entire career. So, I mean, as far as guards and small forwards are concerned, they literally have almost no depth. So, they're an injury away from having their entire season blown up. They already have Klay Thompson out. If Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell have to miss significant time, or even Draymond Green, this team is going to struggle to win games. So I think just with that lack of depth, they're really going to struggle to win games if they get any type of injury problems. And over an 82-game season, injuries just happen. This is something they haven't really been prone to injuries bad. I mean, Steph Curry's been healthy for a while. Durant, I mean, outside of the Achilles, he's been pretty healthy. DeMarcus Cousins, he stayed healthy the whole time with the Warriors. Draymond Green's been pretty healthy. Klay Thompson, outside of this injury in the playoffs, he's been pretty healthy. So, I mean, really, they don't get injured very much. But now that they're going to have to put even more of a load of work on these players, they're going to have more susceptible times to get injured than they would in previous seasons. So, I think, I mean, this team is going to really have to either play extremely at an elite level in the starting five and build that chemistry between D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, and Steph Curry extremely quick, or they're going to struggle immensely, as I don't think their bench is anywhere near the level it needs to be able to win championships in this league. But I mean, that's not saying that there's nothing good about them, as I mean, the good thing about this team is that, I mean, their starting lineup, when healthy, will still have three superstars and 4 all-star level players. As I mean, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, you can't deny that's probably the best backcourt in the entire league when they're healthy. Draymond Green, I think he won Defense Player of the Year twice. He's extremely good. He's probably going to have one of his best seasons in a long time with Kevin Durant being out. D'Angelo Russell, he made an all-star team last year, had a breakout season. I'm sure he's going to be able to shoot, still be able to score with the Golden State Warriors, especially with how good their offensive system is. So I think Steve Kerr is going to get D'Angelo Russell going right along like he was in Brooklyn. So I think that, I mean, their starting five, when healthy, should be extremely, extremely good, because even their bench with even their center with Kevon Looney and Willie Cauley-Stein, whoever they decide to start, I mean, he's going to be more than solid enough, and all he has to do is grab rebounds and play defense. He doesn't have to score at all, and that starting lineup could still be successful. My biggest concern is that bench. So, I mean, do I think they can be championship contenders? No. But do I think they will be playoff contenders? Yes. But I also think there's a chance this team does not make the playoffs. Because, like I said, I mean, over an 82-game season, injuries just happen. It's part of the game. It's unfortunate, but it's just a part of the game. And I cannot see a team as thin in every position as the Warriors are not be able to get in injury problems. Even at center, if they get one injury at center, they don't have a good backup center anymore. If Kevon Looney goes down and they have to start Willie Cauley-Stein, now yes, the starting lineup is not affected as much, but that backup center is not going to be anything special at all. So I think personally the bench is just too bad. They're probably going to run into injury problems now that they have to put such a big thing on there. They lost so much, the chemistry is going to be so low. I don't think this team can win the NBA Finals. I think their cap will be the 6th seed in the playoffs, and that's not a diss to the Warriors. I mean, the West is an extremely, extremely stacked conference, and to be honest, the 6th seed is a little bit better than I want to put them, but just because they're Golden State, and they have Steve Kerr, and they have all these championships, I have to give them at least the 6th seed in the West this year. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So comment below, do you think the Warriors can be contenders? Do you think they're not contenders? Tell me why in the comment section. And like I said earlier, if you like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button and mean the world to me. And I hope you have a blessed day. Could have a blessed day. So you need to have a blessed day. All glory to God. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah.